Today's June 11th, still wet and cool. I have a very interesting plant here. This is Remusatia vivipara. It's called Hitchhiker Elephant Ear, and it looks a lot like an elephant ear, a Colocasia esculente, except the leaves are, I think, a little thicker and waxier and greener, glossier, and the veins become more pronounced, so it looks more like some kind of an aroid that someone would grow as a house plant, you know, like an anthurium or something like that. I kind of stumbled across this plant going down the rabbit hole searching for cold hardy aroids. This is, I guess, probably similar to Colocasia in its growing conditions and cold tolerance. There's reports of this thing coming back from the ground in zones 8 and even zone 7. I'm probably going to put some of these in ground and leave some in pots and overwinter indoors because I don't want to lose them. You know, should we have a bad winter and should they not come back? I would hate that. Got these online as bulbils, so these don't produce seed. Actually, they can produce seed, but they normally don't. They produce bulbils, which are aerially born bulbs. So unlike a lily or something that would produce by, you know, making new bulbs underground, these things produce tiny bulbs in between the nodes of the new leaves coming out, I guess. So that's quite unusual. And those bulbils stick to animals as they pass by, kind of like a cocklebur, and that's how they distribute, and that's why it's called Hitchhiker Elephant Ear. These are rupicolous or epiphytic. I am not super smart on botany terms, alright, so rupicolous is growing on the face of rocks, and epiphytic is growing on the face of plants. So I got these about a month ago. I got the bulbils about a month ago. I put them into this little seed starting tray, and I surface sowed and then sprinkled a little bit more dirt on them. And I got 6 bulbs, I'm sorry, 5. I got 5 bulbs, and all 5 germinated or sprouted, whatever it is that bulbils do. They did what they did, and I think they're growing pretty good. They're really happy in the grow box, so I'm going to put them back in there and let them get a little bit more size prior to moving them outside. The roots were starting to poke through the bottom of the pot there, so I decided it was time to replant. I might see if I can crack the nut on trying to grow these epiphytically too. That would be super cool.